stopped explaining the year. The walls learned my name. I stopped explaining the year. The walls learned my name. The wood remembers the weight I put into the floor. My knuckles are maps of every door I never knocked. My spine is the answer I gave when silence spoke first. I don't justify, I don't translate, I don't hand you the key to a house you'll never own. Every word I swallowed built another inch of bone. I am the weight of the things I chose to carry alone. No answer required. No answer required. The room already knows. The room already knows. You look at my hands and see a language you forgot. The callus on my thumb is the only contract I signed. I measured my worth in the miles before the first light, not in the miles that needed me to explain myself right. I don't justify, I don't translate, I don't hand you the key to a house you'll never own. Every word I swallowed built another inch of bone. I am the weight of the things I chose to carry alone. No answer required. No answer required. The room already knows. The room already knows. There was a night I almost opened the door. I put my hand on the wood and felt my own pulse through the grain. I stepped back, I let the dark keep what the dark had earned. If I had spoken, I would have lost the only thing that was mine. No answer required. No answer required. The room already knows. The room already knows. No explanation. No translation. No answer The bar is almost empty now, and he's the last one standing. The bar is almost empty now, and he's the last one standing. The bartender wipes the glass and doesn't ask a thing. He sits where the light runs thin between the lamp and the wall. Every night the same chair, every night the same call. He doesn't talk to the room, he doesn't reach for the door. His boots on the brass rail are the only words he knows. The glass is a compass for a man who needs no map. The silence is the coat he wears and never takes back. Same glass, same chair, same man, same dark. The city keeps its distance now, he keeps his own heart. You see a man who sits alone and think you know the cost. You see the glass in the coat and think you see the loss. What you don't see is the war that ended years before. What you don't see is the man who locked and kept the door. He doesn't talk to the room, he doesn't reach for the door. His boots on the brass rail are the only words he knows. The glass is a compass for a man who needs no map. The silence is the coat he wears and never takes back. Same glass, same chair, same man, same dark. The city keeps its distance now, he keeps his own heart. There were nights the glass was full and still he felt the empty. There were hands that reached across the wood and found no landing. He gave the night what the night required. He kept the marrow, he kept the fire. Same glass, same chair, same man, same dark. The city keeps its distance now, he keeps his own heart. Same glass,
Same glass,
same chair,
same dark.
he keeps his own heart. keeps his own heart. He keeps his own heart. I don't carry excuses. I carry the weight of what they couldn't finish. Carry excuses. I carry the weight of what they couldn't finish. My back learned the difference between a burden and a throne. Every fracture in my spine is a lesson I stopped explaining. Every mile behind me is a stone I laid alone. I don't ask the wind which way, I read it in my collar. I don't check the map, my marrow knows the road. I don't beg the morning for a softer kind of weather. I am the weather, now I chose this heavy load. Built from what they left, made from what they broke. Every scar a sermon, every silence spoke. You see the coat and the jaw, think you know the story. You measure what I have and think you see the man. What you don't see is the winter I spent feeding fire with nothing. What you don't see is the decade with no second hand. Which way, I read it in my collar. I don't check the map, my marrow knows the road. I don't beg the morning for a softer kind of weather. I am the weather, now I chose this heavy load. Built from what they left, made from what they broke. Every scar a sermon, every silence spoke. It. Every piece of wreckage with my name already burned into the grain. I didn't ask for help, I didn't ask for time. I picked it up and made it the foundation of the climb. Built from what they left, made from what they broke. Every scar a sermon, every silence spoke. Every silence spoke. Every silence spoke. Midnight finds him in the same place. The city stopped asking why. Midnight finds him in the same place. The city stopped asking why. The cobblestone remembers the weight of his particular step. The lamp above him doesn't flicker when he passes underneath. Even the light learned to leave him what he needs. He walks where the fog is thickest. He stands where the street runs cold. He chose the part of the city that never asks a man his story. He chose the dark because the dark respects the old. The street already knows him. The night already knows. No name on the corner, no reason for the road. You see a shape in the lamplight, and you cross to the other side. You feel the weight of a man who has already paid the price. What you don't feel is the peace inside the coat and the collar. What you don't know is the man has already chosen twice. He walks where the fog is thickest. He stands where the street runs cold. He chose the part of the city that never asks a man his story. He chose the dark because the dark respects the old. The street already knows him. The night already knows. No name on the corner, no reason for the road. lights stopped being honest. He found a street that ends where no address begins. The fog rolled in and covered what the daylight couldn't carry. He finally breathed when the city let him disappear within. The street already knows him. The night already knows. No name on the corner. No reason for the road. The street already knows. The night already knows. No name on the corner. No reason for the road. No reason for the road. I am what remains when the noise finally clears the room. I am what remains when the noise finally clears the room. I am the cold in the glass after the last man drinks. I am the cold on the chair when the door clicks shut behind him. I'm the smoke still curling while the whole world sleeps and sings. I don't need the applause, I don't need the light, I don't need the morning to confirm what the night already knows. I build my name in the dark with the tools the dark provided. I am the silence after I am what the silence grows. What remains, what the fire couldn't take, what the weight couldn't break. What remains? You made noise to fill the space that I left empty by design. You lit the room to hide the things my darkness kept in line. What you don't know is the dark was always working. What you don't know is the silence was always mine. I don't need the applause, I don't need the light, I don't need the morning to confirm what the night already knows. I build my name in the dark with the tools the dark divided. I am the silence after I am what the silence grows. What remains? What the fire couldn't take, what the weight couldn't break. What remains? There were men who burned bright and left nothing but the ash. I chose the slow build, I chose the cold sustain. If I had burned like them, I would have nothing left to stand on. The dark was not my prison, the dark was how I trained. What remains? What the fire couldn't take, what the weight couldn't break. What remains? What remains? What the fire couldn't take, what the weight couldn't break. What remains? Remains. He sits where the light runs out and the wall begins to breathe. He sits where the light runs out and the wall begins to breathe. The piano in the corner plays the note no one requested. His hands are flat upon the table like two tools put down for good. The cello in the distance says the thing he never said. He doesn't move when the room empties. He doesn't rise when the last coat leaves. He is the reason the lamp stays on past closing. He is the patience that the dark believes. The chair by the last window, the glass that no one fills, the man who made his peace with the weight of what is still. You see a man alone and think the story ends in loss. You count the empty chairs and think you understand the cost. What you don't see is the stillness he constructed over years. What you don't know is the room belongs to him, not his fears. He doesn't move when the room empties. He doesn't rise when the last coat leaves. He is the reason the lamp lamp stays on past closing. He is the patience that the dark believes. The chair by the last window, the glass that no one fills, the man who made his peace with the weight of what is still. There was a night the piano stopped mid-phrase. The cello held one note until the room forgot to breathe. He sat inside that silence like a man who finally found the only thing that ever fit the quiet underneath. The chair by the last window, the glass that no one fills, the man who made his peace with the weight of what is still. The chair by the last window, the chair by the last, the glass that no one fills, that no one fills, the weight of what is still. The weight of what is still. The weight of what is still. I paid with the skin of my back, and I kept no receipt. I paid with the skin of my back, and I kept no receipt. The debt was settled in a currency no bank would recognize. My ribs remember every winter I spent feeding fire with nothing. My spine is the ledger of a life I didn't advertise. I don't ask for the accounting, I don't need the balance confirmed. Every loss was a material, every cost was a lesson earned. The cost was always mine, the price was always borne. Every payment made in silence, every silence made me stone. You look at what I built and think you see the destination. You count the floors and think the climb was something I enjoyed. What you don't see is the decades spent in rooms with no insulation, What you don't feel is the cold I turned into the void. I don't ask for the accounting, I don't need the balance confirmed. Every loss was a material, every cost was a lesson earned. The cost was always mine, the price was always borne. Every payment made in silence, every silence made me stone. There was a year I laid the last of everything I had onto the floor. I looked at it the way a surgeon looks at what he has to cut. I took what was still useful, I left the rest to rot. If I had grieved it longer, I would never have stood up. The cost was always mine, the price was always borne. Every payment made in silence, every silence made me stone. The cost was always mine, the price was always borne. Every silence made me stone, every silence made me stone. Every silence made me stone. Every silence made me stone. The cello wrote it for him in the dark. He never wrote it down, the cello wrote it for him in the dark. The piano holds a note he swallowed at the kitchen table. Every instrument in the room became a witness to the weight. Every silence between the notes became his only fable. He doesn't name the thing he carries, he doesn't show the map of scars. He lets the music hold the inventory. He keeps the quiet like a man keeps stars. The cello knows, the piano knows, the room between the notes is where the honest man goes. You hear the music and you think you found a way inside. You follow every note and think you know the man behind. What you don't hear is the rest between the phrases. What you don't know is the silence is the part he designed. He doesn't name the thing he carries. He doesn't show the map of scars. He lets the music hold the inventory. He keeps the quiet like a man keeps stars. The cello knows, the piano knows, the room between the notes is where the honest man goes. There are things I carried for so long, they became part of the posture. You would not recognize the man I was before the weight. The cello plays that version, the one before the winter. I listen once I close the lid. I let the music dissipate. The cello knows, the piano knows, the room between the notes is where the honest man goes. The cello knows, the piano knows, the room between the notes where the honest man goes. Where the honest man goes. I fed the winter everything it asked, and came out harder on the other side. I fed the winter everything it asked, and came out harder on the other side. My marrow learned the temperature of rooms with no forgiveness. My hands remember every surface that refused to give me warmth. My spine is the record of a season built from stillness. I don't curse the cold that made me. I don't mourn the fire I lost. Every degree below the zero was another layer of the cost. Forged in the season with no name, built in the cold that had no end. The man who walked into the winter winter is not the man who walked back again. You see the jaw and the coat and the stillness and the stone. You think the man was born this way, composed and made of iron. What you don't see is the kitchen floor in February, nothing left. What you don't know is the cold was once a siren. I don't curse the cold that made me. I don't mourn the fire I lost. Every degree below the zero was another layer of the cost. Forged in the season with no name, built in the cold that had no end. The man who walked into the winter is not the man who walked back again. Said something I still remember. I had nothing left that the cold had not already claimed. I stood inside that emptiness and felt it become structural. That was the morning I stopped surviving and became the season with no name, built in the cold that had no end. The man who walked into the winter is not the man who walked back again. Forged in the season with no name, built in the cold that had no end. Walked into the winter, did not walk back again. Did not walk back again. The piano plays, and there is no one left to hear it but the walls. The piano plays, and there is no one left to hear it but the walls. The cello holds its note until the candle stops its trembling. He sits beside the instrument that learned to speak his silence. The room around him breathes the way a cathedral breathes, assembling. He doesn't ask the music for a resolution. He doesn't need the song to find its way to light. He gave the piano what the piano needed. He kept the rest for the architecture of the night. Last song in an empty room, last man beside the flame. The music knows the weight he carries. The music never came to judge or name. You hear the piano and you think the sadness is the point. You follow every phrase and wait for something to release. What you don't hear is the man inside the silence between the notes. What you don't feel is the choosing of his peace. He doesn't ask the music for a resolution. He doesn't need the song to find its way to light. He gave the piano what the piano needed. He kept the rest for the architecture of the night. Last song in an empty room, last man beside the flame. The music knows the weight he carries. The music never came to judge or name. There are things the music holds that the man could never say aloud. The cello takes them every night and keeps them without question. This is the arrangement they arrived at without words. He plays his silence, it plays his confession. Last song in an empty room, last man beside the flame. The music knows the weight he carries. The music never came to judge or name. Last song in an empty room, last man beside the flame. The music knows the weight, never came to judge your name. Never came to judge your name. I walked away before they finished building the cage around my name. I walked away before they finished building the cage around my name. Was still open, so I used it like a man who understands doors. My boots on the flagstone made a sound that needed no translation. The street received me the way the street receives what it already knows. I don't linger where the air has lost its honesty. I don't stay for the applause that cost me what I own. Every room I left behind became a room I didn't need. Every door I closed became a stone inside my bone. The door closed from the inside, the key stayed in my hand. No explanation offered, no one asked to understand. You watched me go and thought the leaving was the end of something. You stood inside the door frame thinking I would turn around. What you didn't see was the relief inside the coat and collar. What you didn't hear was the silence finally without sound. I don't linger where the air has lost its honesty. I don't stay for the applause that cost me what I own. Every room I left behind became a room I didn't need. Every door I closed became a stone inside my bone. The door closed from the inside, the key stayed in my hand. No explanation offered, no one asked to understand. Rehearsed the goodbye for months. That man stood at the door with the speech already formed. I buried him in the hallway and walked out without the words. The silence of the leaving was the only thing I mourned. Closed from the inside, the key stayed in my hand. No explanation offered, no one asked to understand. The door closed from the inside, the key stayed in my hand. No explanation offered, no one asked to understand. To understand. No one asked to understand. He counted the cost before he moved, and moved exactly once. He counted the cost before he moved, and moved exactly once. saxophone in the alley played the note his chest refused. His shadow on the whetstone was the only map he trusted. His silence was the strategy the room had always used. He doesn't rush the calculation. He doesn't tip the hand before the time. Every movement telegraphs nothing. Every stillness is a line. Every step was already decided. Every word was already weighed. The man who moves in silence is never caught off guard or afraid. You mistook the stillness for a man who had no urgency. You read the silence as a weakness in the architecture of his will. What you missed was the machinery running underneath the surface. What you missed was everything already positioned for the kill. He doesn't rush the calculation. He doesn't tip the hand before the time. Every movement telegraphs nothing. Every stillness is a line. Every step was already decided. Every word was already weighed. The man who moves in silence is never caught off guard or afraid. The plan and watch it die inside the word. He learned the cost of language in the year the language failed him. Now the only declaration is the thing already done and heard. Every step was already decided. Never caught off guard or afraid. Every step was already decided. Every word already weighed. Moves in silence, never caught afraid. Never caught afraid. I chose the rain over the roof they offered me at cost of what I was. I chose the rain over the roof they offered me at cost to what I was. The dry warmth of their ceiling came with hooks inside the wood. My collar up against the weather was a dignity they couldn't price. My boots in the puddle were the truest thing I understood. I don't shelter under ceilings built on someone else's name. I don't warm myself at fires that require me to kneel. Every drop of rain that found me was a thing I fully owned. Every cold that cut through fabric was a thing I got to feel. No shelter built on borrowed ground, no warmth that cost the spine. The rain was always honest. The rain was always mine. You offered me the dry side of your empire and its comfort. You watched me choose the weather and you called it pride or waste. What you didn't feel was the freedom in the soaking. What you didn't know was borrowed shelter has a taste. I don't shelter under ceilings built on someone else's name. I don't warm myself at fires that require me to kneel. Every drop of rain that found me was a thing I fully owned. Every cold that cut through fabric was a thing I got to feel. No shelter built on borrowed ground, no warmth that cost the spine. The rain was always honest. The rain was always mine. There was a winter I stood outside a window lit with everything I'd refused. I watched the warmth in there move slow behind the glass. I put my hand against the cold pane and felt my own reflection. I turned and walked back into what I'd chosen, and it held me fast. No shelter built on borrowed ground, no warmth that cost the spine. The rain was always honest. The rain was always mine. No shelter built on borrowed ground, no warmth that cost the spine. The rain was always honest. The rain was always mine. The rain was always mine. saxophone at the corner plays the note the street has been holding since dawn. The guitar answers from a window 3 floors up and slightly left. He stands below with both hands in his pockets and his collar turned. The music finds him the way music finds what's left. He doesn't look for it. He doesn't name the feeling when it lands. He receives the note the way a wall receives the weather. He holds it in his chest between his working hands. Notes from the corner at 3 a.m. Music for the man the morning never finds. The saxophone knows what the daylight never asks him. The guitar plays the spaces in between the lines. You walk past the music and you think it plays for everyone alike. You drop a coin and move and think the exchange is done. What you don't feel is the note that followed you 3 blocks. What you don't know is the music only finished what he'd begun. He doesn't look for it. He doesn't name the feeling when it lands. He receives the note the way a wall receives the weather. He holds it in his chest between his working hands. Notes from the corner at 3 a.m. Music for the man the morning never finds. The saxophone knows what the daylight never asks him. The guitar plays the spaces in between the lines. The night has always been the teacher of men who choose to stay. The saxophone learned this first and built its voice around the knowing. He stood at the corner long enough to understand the lesson. The note that found his chest was the seed that kept on growing. Notes from the corner at 3 a.m. Music for the man the morning never finds. The saxophone knows what the daylight never asks him. The guitar plays the spaces in between the lines. Notes from the corner at 3 a.m. never finds. The saxophone knows. The guitar plays the lines. The guitar plays the lines. Climb out of the wreck. I built the next thing from its center. Climb out of the wreck. I built the next thing from its center. The rubble had a structure, if you knew the way to read the grain. My hands learned the way to what had failed before they learned to build. My spine became the plumb line for the walls I raised from pain. Eulogize a version of me buried in the clearing. I'd only flowers where the old foundation cracked and split. I took the broken material and found its load-bearing dimension. I built a new thing higher than the thing that used to sit. The foundation was always under the ruin. The stone was always there beneath the fall. Every wreck I walked into became the raw material. Every wall I lost became a better wall. The collapse and thought you witnessed the conclusion. You measured the debris and thought you took the final count. What you didn't see was the man already calculating. What you didn't know was loss was always the amount. Eulogize a version of me buried in the clearing. I'd only flowers where the old foundation cracked and split. I took the broken material and found its load-bearing dimension. I built the new thing higher than the thing that used to sit. Was always under the ruin. The stone was always there beneath the fall. Every wreck I walked into became the raw material. Every wall I lost became a better wall. Mathematics to the wreckage, if you stay long enough to learn it. Every fracture has a logic, every collapse has a cause. I spent a year inside the ruin, reading what the ruin had to teach me. I came out with a blueprint and a set of iron laws. The foundation was always under the ruin. The stone was always there beneath the fall. Every wreck I walked into became the raw material. Every wall I lost became a better wall. Foundation under the ruin, stone beneath the fall. Every wreck, the raw material. Every wall, a better wall. Every wall, a better wall. I learned discipline from every door that closed before I reached it. I learned discipline from every door that closed before I reached it. My father's silence was the first lesson in the architecture of the self. Every person who departed left a blueprint in the absence. Every empty chair became a manual on the shelf. I don't mourn the ones who left as if the leaving was the story. I don't build a shrine to what I lost inside the hall. Every absence taught the muscle something present never could have. Every empty space became a load-bearing wall. Absence was the only teacher that stayed. Silence was the only school that paid. Every empty room, a classroom. Every loss, the price of being made. You think the man was carved by what he had and what was given. You count his advantages and think you found the explanation. What you don't see is the father who said nothing at the table. What you don't know is the nothing was the education. I don't mourn the ones who left as if the leaving was the story. I don't build a shrine to what I lost inside the hall. Every absence taught the muscle something present never could have. Every empty space became a load-bearing wall. Absence was the only teacher that stayed. Silence was the only school that paid. Every empty room, a classroom. Every loss, the price of being made. His father never said the word, neither did he. That was the inheritance, the language made of stone. He spent a decade learning what the silence was attempting. Then he built the thing the silence meant, and built it on his own. Absence was the only teacher that stayed. Silence was the only school that paid. Every empty room, a classroom. Every loss, the price of being made. Absence was the teacher that stayed. Silence was the only school that paid. Every empty room, a classroom. Every loss, the price of being made. Every loss, the price of being made. He turned the ruin into the foundation before the dust had settled. He turned the ruin into the foundation before the dust had settled. The piano played the note the wreckage left behind the wall. His hands already reading what the broken structure offered. His eyes already seeing what the rubble would become in fall. He doesn't grieve the blueprint that the weather took from him. He doesn't kneel inside the wreck and ask it why it fell. He reads the grain inside the ruin like a carpenter reads timber. He builds the next thing better from the story it can tell. Every room became a room, every loss became a floor. The man who turns his wreckage always builds to something more. You saw the collapse and offered him the sympathy of distance. You spoke the words you keep for men who lose and don't recover. What you didn't see was the calculation already running. What you didn't know is ruin is the only honest cover. He doesn't grieve the blueprint that the weather took from him. He doesn't kneel inside the wreck and ask it why it fell. He reads the grain inside the ruin, like a carpenter reads timber. He builds the next thing better from the story it can tell. Every room became a room, every loss became a floor. The man who turns his wreckage always builds to something more. Geometry to grief if you hold still long enough to find it. The angles of the fallen wall reveal the force that brought it down. He mapped the failure with a cold and systematic patience. Then he built around the weakness until weakness wore a crown. Every room became a room, every loss became a floor. The man who turns his wreckage always builds to something more. Every room became a room, every loss became a floor. Turns the wreckage, always builds to more. Always builds to more. I don't explain the scars, I had them tailored into something I could wear. I don't explain the scars, I had them tailored into something I could wear. The pain was always raw material, if you knew the cut. My history is stitched into the lining of the coat I move in. Every wound became a seam, every loss a button shut. I don't wear the damage like a wound that needs your witness. I don't show the stitching where the old tears used to run. I wear the finished thing pain constructed. You see the fabric, not the work that it was made from. Tailored from everything that tried to break me, cut from every loss I refuse to name. The suit is dark and fitted, and it holds me. The man inside, it will never look the same. You see the coat and think the man beneath it must be easy. You see the composure and assume the cost was someone else's. What you don't see is the decades spent inside the cutting room. What you don't feel is the weight of what it shows. I don't wear the damage like a wound that needs your witness. I don't show the stitching where the old tears used to run. I wear the finished thing, the coat that pain constructed. You see the fabric, not the work that it was made from. Tailored from everything that tried to break me, cut from every loss I refuse to name. The suit is dark and fitted, and it holds me. The man inside, it will never look the same. There are nights the lining shows its origins against the lamp. The stitching holds a name I haven't spoken in 1,000 days. I run my thumb along the seam and feel the original material. Then I button up and walk back out into the haze. Tailored from everything that tried to break me, cut from every loss I refuse to name. The suit is dark and fitted, and it holds me. The man inside, it will never look the same. Tailored from everything, cut from every loss. The suit is dark and fitted, never look the same. The same. He left without a word in the door, held the shape of his silence after. He left without a word, and the door held the shape of his silence after. piano played one note and let it die against the wall. The street outside received him like a place that had been waiting. The lamp above him held its light and let the darkness fall. He doesn't say the thing the room expects at endings. He doesn't turn to offer what the leaving always asks. He gives the night his coat and disappears inside it. The city keeps the shape of him behind its glass. The city kept his shape after he was gone. The street remembered every step he laid. The lamp above the corner kept its amber burning for the man who left without a word or blade. Watched him leave and thought the silence was indifference. You read the exit as a man who felt no weight in going. What you didn't see was everything that went out with the call. What you didn't feel was the decade in the not showing. He doesn't say the thing the room expects at endings. He doesn't turn to offer what the leaving always asks. He gives the night his coat and disappears inside it. The city keeps the shape of him behind its glass. The city kept his shape after he was gone. The street remembered every step he laid. The lamp above the corner kept its amber burning for the man who left without a word or blade. Left without a word. The city kept its shape. The lamp kept burning, composed and unafraid. Composed and unafraid. Hmm.